Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Psychonauts 2. In the last episode, we learned the... I want to call it the archetype, but I know it's called something else technically. Projection. We learned archetype projection inside of this level in Cassie's mind. Whoops. One thing I want to do, other than collect that, that baggage, is I want to make my way... Oops. I want to make my way back up top here and land on this light fixture. I want to create the archetype and project it down there onto the switch, because when it pulls the switch, it's going to take us all the way up here, which will allow us to get more figments, of course. Whoop. And before it goes down, we're going to head up here. And up here we have some cutouts of some familiar faces.
Wow, Ford, you look so young.
Yes. I was brilliant back in the day, but now I'm a little, all over the place. But I'm sure if Cassie keeps tending her beehives, I'll come back to my old self someday.
Cassie obviously doesn't know about Ford's recovery and stuff like that. She believes that this was the way to bring Ford back. In this image here, we can see Cassie with her parents. We can see here that her mother appears to still be pregnant. So maybe Cassie is a younger sibling. And here we can see a lovely picture of Cassie and Compton and their bees. Speaking of Compton...
Ancient Bull?
Hello, little boy.
Can you help me get into the literature wing?
I wish I could, but the way through is blocked in a most confusing manner. I do get so overwhelmed without Cassie here to help me. She's so good at multitasking, you know. She's my best friend.
Why isn't she helping you?
I don't know. Where is she?
Hi, Otto. Any idea where the missing books are?
Nope, no idea. Isn't that ridiculous? I think I'm so smart even though I can't figure out some of the simplest things.
It seems that Cassie's not the fondest of Otto.
Hi, Helmut.
And a grand huzzah to you, fine lad.
Isn't it a lovely day today? A feast for the senses?
Yeah. Except, well, Cassie's acting a little strange, don't you think?
Strange acting, you say? Well, not everyone is as well trained in acting as I am, so best not to judge.
Never mind.
It's always tempting to look for a dark spot when the sun is shining, young lad. But why not enjoy the sunshine instead?
Excuse me, Bob Zanato?
What? Excuse me? Oh, hello.
What are you doing up here?
Not sure. Probably something to do with plants, I'll bet. I was always really into that kind of stuff.
So from these cutouts, we can see that Cassie really really cared for Ford, thought he was a great mind, and desperately tried to bring him back. She knew Compton's insecurities and still left him by the wayside. I wasn't a big fan of Otto. Maybe because they were two different smarts clashing. Appeared to be a little bit of a fan of Helmut. You know, acting and literature kind of go hand in hand. Kind of maybe didn't care much for Bob. You can just tell by the way that her mind presents the information given. So, you can see more images here. They're quite nice. So, that leaves but one member. What does Cassie think of Lucretia?
Lucretia? Lucretia Mux?
Please, call me Lucy.
Hi. I don't want to make things awkward, but you kind of murdered my grandma.
Well, I don't know who your grandma is, kid, but I don't doubt it. I murdered a lot of people.
So that is very clear of an indicator that no one other than Ford really knew who Lucretia was. Despite the fact that, you know, they were all such a tight-knit group of close friends. Not even Cassie really knew.
Why did you murder all those people?
I don't really know. I was the nicest person during my time at Green Needle Gulch.
What were you doing at Green Needle Gulch?
Otto Mentalis recruited me to use my powers for hydraulic titanium mining, which Kissy told us was very bad for the environment, but nobody listened to her as usual.
Cassie has pent-up feelings against Otto, which has already been established. Maybe for this reason. Lucretia wasn't much help either.
Don't you also go by another name?
Oh, what? Colloquio, Max Maligula, Grolovia Spain, Vet Vanda, that last one was a stage name for an act that was banned in 3 countries.
Did you used to be friends with Cassie?
Cassie tried to be friends with me, but I was too busy making Google eyes at Fort Crawler. I ruined everything, you know.
So before you became Maligula, you were a nice, normal person?
People are complicated, kid. You're too young to get it.
I'm gonna go. Try not to kill anybody.
Okay, I'll try. No promises.
Cassie's not fond of Lucretia.
I need the steamer trunk tag for this guy.
We're gonna have to come back because we don't have the tag for this baggage. Great. Fun, even. I didn't think I took full damage with the dive. Oh well. If we head back into here, we already got the book in here. However, if you recall, at the end of all this, there was a door.
No, not this again! You sure you want to do that?
Let's use our archetype to come through and get the first half of mine for this area. And if we want to get back out again, we're going to have to use our good old archetype friend to pull the switch.
Here I go!
Did he just do a little victory dance? Oh, that's so cute. Alright, so the last place we need to go is into Literature Lane through here.
I got this! These things are murder on my back.
Hey, are you William Shakespeare?
Forsooth, etc.
Oh, wow. You really talk that way.
No, I just like to give the fans what they want. Huzzah.
It's a little amusing. Got the second half of mine over here. Another bit of HP for us. Another collectible completely sorted in Cassie's mind.
I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name. and I shall release the child.
Shorty?
I shall turn you into a frog for that. It doesn't matter anyway. I thought the baby was creepy, so I sold it to the Pretzelmeister.
I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name, and I shall release the child.
Rumpelstiltskin.
No, wait, is that someone's real name? Feel bad for that guy. It doesn't matter anyway. I thought the baby was...
I'm Raz. What's your name?
Say my name.
Lance?
Hey, did somebody tell you? It doesn't matter anyway.
The subtitles told me, and also that implies he took Gerda, sold her to the Pretzelmeister, and then Gerda killed the Pretzelmeister.
Hi, I'm Raz.
And I am the Fisher King, last guardian of the Holy Grail.
Really? Then where's the Grail?
Currently in the dishwasher.
The dishwasher?
Top shelf boy. Gentle cycle, don't worry.
Do you know any spells that help find books?
Of course.
Well, are you gonna tell them to me? Okay. We're gonna head over this way. We could climb the tower in the middle. However, I do want to go this way. Because there are figments over this way. And there's a figment over here, too. Huh, I guess maybe going through the middle isn't such a bad idea after all. Because there's a lot of different characters we can talk to throughout this place. And I want to talk to them all. You know, give love to voice actors, you know?
Hey, it's not raining in here.
Oh, this is just a fashion piece. It distracts people from my nose.
Very scary.
Oh, you think so? Why, thank you. That really makes my day.
Yeah, respect voice actors. They do a lot of hard work. Alright. Gonna... Whoa! Kidoki. Artichoke. Let's try that again. Really? You really? Third time's the charm, as usual. I'm gonna wait for that to go back in, and then I'll jump over when it's out again. There we go. Good lord. All that for a figment, because we could have just gotten up here through the middle anyway.
Arr!
Please, pirates don't really talk that way.
Oh, sorry,
They talk like this. Arr!
Sure. More figments, more draws. Oh. Get back here. I don't think there's any other way to go. Nope. Cool.
Excuse me, Ms. Witch, but can I borrow your magic wand?
Sorry, Sonny. I'm just roasting a marshmallow here.
Into the book we go.
Well, this one looks easy. Uh-oh. I think I just jinxed it.
There's a figment here, which, there we go. You can get. I keep going to use my love ball, even though you genuinely can't use anything else in here other than your basic double jump and your dive. That's another thing. Dive's actually really good for this segment. Like these kinds of segments. Alright, Figment up there. Figment there. Oh my lord. Okay, dokie. Another Figment here. I think we were meant to go across and then back, across, like to the right, up, and then to the left to get that other Figment.
She works in here, but be careful. This is the shop of Fanny Flats, the famous counterfeiter.
Cassie works for a counterfeiter?
I work for myself, but I do what I need to survive. After our parents dumped us here, we needed an archetype that was a little more thick-skinned.
Cassie, we've come to bust you out.
Did someone say bust? What was that? Huh?
Shh! Never say bust in here too loudly. But it's true. We have a plan. Oh, hey, Teach. Listen, now's not a really good time. Flats has a big deal coming up, and she's really on edge. And I'm working on my ticket out of here.
Can we help?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but the cops are closing in on this place. The boss's days are numbered. I cut an immunity deal for myself. I just need to get them some evidence they can use against the big gal. But she's watching everybody like a hawk these days, and I can't get away.
We'll do it. I'll get the evidence you need, and we'll briskly walk out of here together. Okay?
Deal. But remember, never double-cross a double-crosser.
Okay, I need 3 pieces of evidence. Better split up. Wait, who am I talking to?
Alright, welcome to the counterfeiting portion of Cassie's mind. I say that fairly reluctantly. I'm not super excited about this part. Only because finding, like, if you don't get everything in one go, finding Figments can be annoying. For instance, this squirrel. That is a Figment. It's so tiny that I wouldn't be surprised if somebody missed that on their first go. Now, I don't know where every Figment is off by heart, however, I will be diligently looking in each section as to not miss any, because this area is quite large. And coming back here is going to be...
I think I hear something.
Yeah. Coming back here is like a little problematic because you have to like... Oh, you have to look harder than you originally were. Here you have to take a bit of water damage. Not damage, but...
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
A couple bounces of water, because there's no other way up. Jump across some crates in the water here. I'm going to head back toward the platform because I don't want to stray too far from the main path. That's a good way of keeping track of the Figments you already have, by the way. Not straying too far from what you've already done. Just kind of taking it piece by piece. Page by page, if you will.
Hi, kitty. Meow. Don't eat the fish. It's full of mercury. Meow.
I mean, not to say like don't eat fish at all, because you know fish is delicious. It's one of my favorite meals. But be wary of the amount of fish you actually intake, because that mercury warning is, yeah, it's still a thing. Especially with tuna.
Officer?
Hey, kid.
Are you investigating Fanny Flats?
Sorry, kid. Can't, comment on an ongoing investigation and whatnot.
So you are investigating Fanny Flats?
I didn't say nothing.
What are you investigating?
Well, I'm thinking of investigating weird little kids with goggles who've recently drifted in from out of town.
Any idea where I can find some evidence of Fanny Flats' crimes?
Corruption runs deep in this town, kid. You can find evidence of it everywhere, especially in the fish cannery, the print shop, and the market.
What would you do with evidence if you were to hypothetically find some?
Oh, we'd use it to put the squeeze on Fanny, of course.
Like, legally speaking?
Yeah, totally legal squeezing.
I'll let you get back to work.
Stay out of trouble, kid.
Oh, I have a thing for bassy voices. Not like that, I just genuinely like hearing bassy voices. God, that sounded weird. We have the bookworms again.
Hi, worms. Yep. I need to find some evidence, quick.
Slow and steady
Wins the race?
wins the
Race?
evidence.
Alright, tons of figments around. And yeah, this level has 3 separate sections to go through. I would say maybe take them one at a time. Well, I mean, obviously take them one at a time, but like take the figment hunting one at a time. Like go get the figments on one path, circle back around to make sure you didn't miss anything, then go to the other path and then get all the figments. Kind of just not self-explanatory, but kind of common sense, I guess. But I just see them and I want them. Alright.
Hey, seen any evidence around here?
Nope. If I did, I'd remember. I'm an elephant.
I noticed.
Notice what?
That you're an elephant.
Yeah, I am. What about it?
Alright. So in order to get to the print shop, which is where we're going first, we're going to want to get on a boat, hop across the water, and I'm actually going to wait for the next couple of boats to come around, because as you can see, there's a figment on each boat, and a figment on each mast of each boat. So, we're just going to hop from one to another. Get all the figments we can. Just like so. And there's one more figment we missed. On the first boat we got on as well. Right, I'm gonna keep going on this boat journey. What tags do we don't have any tags at the moment.
What's that sound?
Any spare tags, that is.
Yep.
So yeah, like this part that I'm doing right now, I'd recommend doing that when you're going to the market. But because I'm a little impatient, I don't want to do that. Easy as that to understand. I need to get back on the boat. Get me back on the...
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
I see just one figment and I'm like, must get. what it's like to grow up a collector. You know what, I'm just gonna go around. Yeah, like I missed this one, and I would say get this one on the way to the market, but... I'm just an idiot. Don't... Do as I say, not as I do. Alright. Again, we got more boats here with more figments on them. Gonna wait for this second one to come around. Get that. Alright, let's get this bee figment. Starfish. Now there are figments around the side here. We are meant to go through there. But there are figments over here. And we can get into here. This is actually the place we're meant to go. Huh. Who'da thunk? Whoops, whoops. Whoops. Okay. If we head in here and then we go get that figment and then go around to the actual right way. We can summon our archetype. Preferably not in the wall because it can't survive in there. Get him to open up the gate. And here we have the printing factory. I don't actually want to control the archetype. I accidentally did that thinking I could get rid of him.
Hey, not now. I'm working.
Pretty sure that's meant to be Raz's, like, self-righteous part of his brain. That's like a sense of self-importance. But also, with self-importance, to that degree, comes immaturity. Which kind of makes sense, because he is 10. Right. I'm going to get rid of the archetype in favor of pyrokinesis. And even if you don't have Time Bubble equipped, you can use Mental Connection to just bring the enabler to you. But I am going to use Time Bubble just to get over to the enabler.
Appreciate the positivity, but this is enough of you and your hat.
Whoops. Do I really just keep missing the doubt? Even with the big-ass bubble of incineration I have? Alright, we have another enabler over there. And we want to get rid of the enabler before we get rid of that heavy sensor, because even if the enabler is going to be focusing on the doubts for the most part, it will still eventually go to the heavy air sensor, especially when we start attacking it more.
Looks like those guys just went.
Alright, we now no longer need pyrokinesis.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, collecting evidence. I've gotta stop saying that so loudly.
And we can use our archetype to get the duffel bag tag.
Yes.
Like that. We'll get that when we go back to the pier. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna break this for some mental health, mental energy. We have some more figments this way. Oh. But yeah, so my thoughts on this level overall, I really do like it. I love every level in this game. I don't think there's a level in this game that I actually dislike. It's just a bit long, especially if you miss things. Speaking of missing things, I'm pretty sure this is the way we are meant to go, so I'm not going to go that way quite yet. And this is actually a way back, but if we take it, and just take it slow, we should be able to get this figment and change direction rather easily. No! Are we not able to change direction on that? Hold up. Okay, we can't even get up to it. I'll see you guys back at the printing factory. Also, I didn't mean to insinuate that having self-importance is immature and childish. What I meant to say was that having it to a certain degree is immature and childish due to a lot of due to certain behaviors that can come with being overly self-righteous, and yeah. I love non-Euclidean spaces. Anyway, take that little non-Euclidean space door thing. We get a figment and a memory vault. Protect the queen. So, the battle with Maligula. Cassie's using her book and her motivational words to hopefully bring out the true Lucy. Didn't work. The funeral. She felt disturbed by the mother lode. She saw what happened to Ford's mind and left. Left to tend to her bees. And the bees took over. The bees. The bees! Anyway, hopping back into this really cool door. I love that so much, like, genuinely. If you want, like, if to any other game developers out there, if you want me to love your product, make some levels that are, like, non-Euclidean. They're really cool. It's actually something I want to learn how to do, because I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult to learn how to do, but God, it would just make level designing so much easier.
Okay, time to gather evidence.
Alright. Because the process of designing a level is just kind of tedious sometimes. And yes, for those who don't know, I do consider myself an amateur game developer. Heading this way will actually get us to the thing we want to do, so of course we're not going to want to do that. Because that's how collectors think. We're going to want to go this way. Jump up some word walls. Fall down. Get the figment. Oh. Go back the way we came. And also the dive's like really good for just traveling. in these 2D sections. As is the roll. No, okay, we definitely cannot get it from there. We have to do it properly, there's no cheesing it. There probably is a way of cheesing it that I just don't know because I'm not practiced enough at the movement of this game.
Now this looks incriminating. I think that's the best evidence I'll find in this part of town. I should check out the other neighborhoods for more.
Alright, so we have the evidence from the printing factory, all done and collected. Just gonna zip on back to the pier.
Don't make me pull into my shell.
Right.
Make my hat fall off.
What's that sound?
Down here we have the duffel bag, which we can now get, thanks to the tag we received. There's a figment here that I'm just surprised I missed. I did see another figment earlier, but I think I might have gotten it. I had it in my mind to, like, keep an eye out for it, but I think I got it. I think I got it. Alright. I didn't even know this was a door.
Found a piece of evidence. No.
Oh.
Need 3
There we go.
pieces of evidence. 2 more pieces of evidence, please.
Alright. And we will do that in the next episode. So, without further ado, next time we're going to go to the market and the cannery and hopefully get the last bits of evidence we need to put the squeeze on Fanny Flats and get Counterfeit Cassie, or Counterfeiter Cassie, out of the situation she's in. See you guys next time. Goodbye.